Hey y'all, this is Veritech. We've been playing through Batman, the Telltale Series, in this Let's Play series. For those of you who are following along, as you know, we just finished Part 4, and this is going to start Part 5. To give you a little bit of a refresher on what we are dealing with, Bruce Wayne had headed to a press conference to christen a new medical facility to replace the outdated Arkham Asylum, where it would be new, it would be fresh, it would be state-of-the-art. They'd be able to provide some real services for the troubled of Gotham, and help kind of rehabilitate and reform them. And instead, it devolved into a mudslinging fest where reporters caught wind of potential corruption between Carmine Falcone and the Wayne family, stemming all the way back to when Thomas Wayne, Bruce Wayne's father, was still alive. There was a warrant that was served, the cops showed up at Wayne Manor, and pretty much the implication is that it's coming from Mayor Hill's office. That's what I think, at least. Bruce Wayne is backing Harvey Dent for his run for mayor. Now, the big question that I hope this episode or this part answers is, Harvey Dent is the district attorney. He should have seen this coming. Why didn't he notify Bruce Wayne that the cops were coming? So let's jump in with this part 5 of Batman the Telltale Series, and hopefully this question will get answered in this part.
A warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning? That press conference turned into a bloodbath.
You tell me.
Shh, come on, keep it down. Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this, I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it.
Okay, I believe you, Harvey. Mayor Hill's trying to screw us both over with this move.
And then he's made 2 enemies. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
That is exactly what I intend to find out.
Easy,
Now, let me just pause here. A lot of my decisions, you guys will notice that I don't take the silent answer, and a lot of times it is a valid answer, but it's my feeling, it's my belief that Bruce Wayne would have a lot of answers for a lot of questions. So, like I said, I try and put myself in his mindset. You know, I'm trying to play this. I'm trying to role play, if you will. I've never played this. This is my first playthrough, so everything you're seeing, all the choices you're seeing me make, I've never made before. I've never seen this game. So I'm trying to capture the essence of Bruce Wayne, you know, knowing who he is and who he is with the mask on. You know, really trying to get that feeling right. So, just if you're wondering why I don't pick the silent option in a lot of these conversation answers, I feel like Bruce Wayne would have an answer, you know. So let's jump back into this.
Bruce. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign. I'm sorry I can't do more, Bruce. My hands are tied.
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry. I got a habit of being late.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, just
Someone's
glad
got
you made
a
it.
busted eye.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selina.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just election nonsense.
Harvey never mentioned you before.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
What was your name again?
It's Selina. Selina Kyle.
It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Selena's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
So, Miss Ka, what brings you to Gotham?
Business?
Well, let's just hope she stays after what happened last night.
I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
It's not your fault.
Did you at least get a look at the guy?
Good enough to make an ID.
I'll get Gordon down to GCPD to work on a lineup. It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
So, what do you do for a living?
Prying.
It's complicated. High risk, high reward.
Ah, stock market, huh?
Something like that. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
All right, cat and mouse game over. Let's get down to it. Or just stare at each other.
Nice to meet the real you.
Likewise.
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
Sorry about the black eye.
It's not the first time a man's hit me.
Sorry to hear that.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're... Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you... Why take the risk?
I think you know enough already. The rest is my secret.
And here I was thinking we were starting to get somewhere. How disappointing. You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
It must be important. What's on the drive?
I don't know.
You don't know what you've stolen.
It's not my business to know. My clients don't know who I am, and I don't know who they are, or what they're moving.
But you know who I am.
These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences. I don't like consequences.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back the drive.
Not possible.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address, now.
No, give me the drive.
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust. I guess I'm screwed either way. My contact, he'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Jeez. Don't screw it up. Like she did. Well, that was interesting. We got to meet Catwoman Unmasked, Selena Kyle. Cool.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
Oh, dang. That's, yeah. White Rose.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have.
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
Wonder who this
As
is
you
gonna
wish.
be. Volatile compound, huh?
Nothing
Exploded
left
human
to bury.
remains. It's not letting me move for some reason. There we go.
Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, non-explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together.
I honestly want... There we go. White Rose. I want to examine that.
White Rose. Falcone's calling card.
Yep.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir.
No.
That bad?
Face slashed. Throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
Skyline Club.
It's pretty brutal. Whatever happened. Holy crap. Burnt cop over here.
This man's been badly burned, but the damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this?
Eesh, bad man.
Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister.
causing the aforementioned boom.
Blood, broken nails, bits of human flesh. I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
Back in part 1.
The canister exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted.
And this shipping container's just fine. Jeez.
It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day. Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what?
That seems to be the $64,000 question. See if we can find something else, huh? So, link that. Let's see if this does anything.
The scrap of metal is from the exploded canister. But I need to know what caused the explosion.
Alright, so what caused the explosion? We're gonna link the incendiary bullet to this over here. But he wants to know what caused the explosion. I don't know. We're gonna have to continue to link.
Find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
Well, I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military.
Okay. Relating evidence. So.
A cop shredded this merc to pieces, barehanded.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
That's what was in that canister, maybe. Let's go ahead and cancel this link to because this isn't connected to anything yet. But I don't know what to connect it to. Getting some frame rate drops too. What else do we have left? They're all connected. I'm wondering. Yeah, I keep getting frame rate drops as soon as I go across the room. There's nothing except for the white rose, which I don't think. Yeah. Canister fragment was there. Interesting. Oh, unscorched area. I'm an idiot.
Something was here when the explosion occurred.
I didn't see that. Maybe a forklift or a truck? Yeah, truck.
Someone drove off after the explosion.
Have you put it together?
Yes. Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move. One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned him down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. And was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
I don't know, based on that trajectory of the bullet, it's coming out of the shipping container, so oh, hopefully we'll find it. My initial instinct was to think it wasn't so
Phosphorus
obvious,
spike.
and it wasn't. Yeah.
Clear vantage point.
Yep.
We have a winner.
Yeah, because the other one up there on the shelf would have been too close to the explosion. It would have killed him or hurt him.
Killing time. This is the right spot. So where did he go? Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him.
Time to go to work. My turn. Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing! You can't make me talk!
Talk, and I spare you an ambulance ride. The police won't offer the same. Not to a cop killer.
Rather chance them than talk to a clown like you. You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
Batman!
It's true what they said about you. You're a freaking animal.
Give me a reason to stop. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging. Tell me!
The Catwoman was supposed to hand over a drive, had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us, called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions.
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! There's some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I swear! I told you everything I know!
There we go.
Never hold a gun steady again.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. These are cops. Get an ambulance in here!
Think I need to call the coroner instead. I was wrong. I'm gonna need that ambulance too. The hell's going on tonight, Lieutenant?
Batman.
Yeah. Noted your
You're
violence.
taking
Uh-oh.
this too far, Bruce.
I should have just let his arm be. That's not good. Alright, so part 5. Found out who Catwoman was. It's Selina Kyle. Right, as we all know, those of us who follow Batman. But she's with Harvey Dent. And she was supposed to deliver that data drive to an unnamed buyer. And her client apparently wasn't too happy that she flaked. Batman showed up and had to put some pieces together on what exactly happened. And then I think I made the mistake of breaking the guy's arm. Oops. But, yeah. So hopefully we'll be able to get some answers here in part 6. This concludes part 5 of our Let's Play in Batman, the Telltale series. If you like what you see, feel free to like and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you like. If you want me to read some bedtime stories to you. Children's bedtime stories with my silky smooth voice. What you don't like, what you would see some improvements on. And even what game you'd like to see me do a Let's Play on. I got some spare money. I'd even do a free-to-play game. But, yeah. My name is Veritech. This has been part 5 of our Let's Play Batman the Telltale series. We will see you guys tomorrow for part 6.